Good girl. Good morning, and welcome to a walk with Tilly. It's a little bit more overcast today. We're forecast for some storms. They have been around, but in the distance, haven't seen anything close up. But when you've got a good view from altitude, you cover a good distance. And there was some lightning further afield yesterday. So my other half informed me. I didn't personally see it, but today is forecast, and tomorrow forecast, that there are thunderstorms in the area. So we'll see. Tilly, come on, girl. It's still very pleasant though, very mild. And we've got the heathers are in bloom. Look at that, it's beautiful. Okay, so today I figure I need to address the big subject, as I haven't done so far, and that is the death of our head of state. Come on then, Tills, good girl. It's the funeral of the late Queen of England today, or Queen of the United Kingdom. I feel like I'm pretty much alone in my discomfort of what's going on. I'm not in the UK, but obviously I have UK news feeds, and essentially for a week there has been pretty much wall-to-wall coverage of every possible opinion about the Queen and her family that is positive that you could possibly have. If this isn't the definition of a propaganda exercise, I don't know really how you would describe that. Now, personally, I have no issue with the Queen of the United Kingdom as such. She seemed a reasonably decent human being for the large part. Her husband was a little more questionable in certain areas of his outlook. It isn't a personal issue as such, as much as a institution. Good girl, come on then. As the institution itself of the monarchy. In the 21st century, I struggle to understand how this familial inherited role exists and is considered to be, and no one even seems to mention that it's odd, that one of the most important roles in the country is effectively taken by whoever is the firstborn of the previous generation that was the head of state. Is that just weird? There's no other institution there's no other decent sized institution, I would suggest, in the country that would operate such a crazy role. It's like the biggest business in the UK saying, I'm going to hand off not only my profits and my interest in the preceding however many years of running a business, going to hand the whole business over to my offspring, but just the eldest one, no one else gets anything, and you are going to run that business and hand it to your child, and that's basically your reason for existence. You want to do something else? It doesn't matter. You don't like the scrutiny? It doesn't matter. That is what you're going to do. It's a fascinating process, but the level of deference is truly breathtaking. Again, I have no issue particularly with the royals per se, but without question, someone on the television, a member of the public on the television, was allowed to suggest that the Queen was the greatest British person to ever have existed. This is just... I don't understand. If I'm honest, I don't understand. If someone can explain it to me, I'd be really grateful, because I can't get my head around how somebody who, I think essentially it's like for them as well, for those individuals, it's almost a form of abuse. It's like an incarceration into a position which you can't exit from. You're not given the option to gracefully leave. You can't lead a quote-unquote normal life. And this is not good. I also have they talk about modernising. This way. Good girl, come on, this way. Come on, cutie. We're going down here. Come on. Modernising the royal family. Yet you have had a 96-year-old who is effectively working a couple of days before her death. That's not a good example. You may well be in a position to be working if your entire reason for existence has been conditioned to think that that's okay, but certainly not if you're... Tilly! But certainly not a normal person if you're... But it's setting an example, as if to say that is what you should be aiming to do. That should be your objective, and that just isn't right. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the subject. She gets buried today at a cost that I can only imagine is horrendous. Tilly! Wait. But that's another story when people are literally going hungry. Tilly! Wait! But we dropped tens of millions of pounds on effectively burying someone and watching. It's weird. It's just weird to me. Anyway, beautiful day. Look at that view. Absolutely stunning.